UIN13. That's me! I'm a little hyper. Anyway, I'm going to tour you through the shop a little bit. A couple things that I did in the last few days that I want to update you guys on. And actually what I decided, my trip is in 6 days and a wake up. So what I'm going to do, because it's going to be midnight in 20 minutes, so 6 days and a wake up. What I'm going to do is just make videos direct from my phone now and upload them from my phone without editing. So I'm just going to go bam, 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 put up a lot of content. It's really easy, and I can just sit here and rant for a while. So this video, I'm not going to be ranting though because I have to organize my thoughts if I'm going to do everything in one take. So this video I'm going to give you a tour of the workshop on what's being worked on. I have a commission from a guy on YouTube named Dragon Rider 117, and I've begun the preliminary painting on his shell. He wants a long shot with a Maverick integration, which is the shell I showed you guys last time, and he wanted the urban theme to it. I did an urban theme long shot a long time ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, and he wanted basically that, but instead of gold highlights, he wanted silver. I don't have that color anymore. That's called shadow gray. So what I did instead is I took the concept of urban and kind of ran with it. This is my Stampede Swarmfire integration, which you guys have all seen a lot of. And this is the blue I have on hand at the moment. And I want to get all my contracts, or commissions if you will, finished and shipped before I leave. Because otherwise, you know, you're waiting another 2 weeks, and who likes waiting? So I went with this color, and I mucked it up, and let me show you where I'm at with the shell so far. I'd say it's about 90% completed, but there are certainly a few touch-up areas, like here. I haven't even started the black or the lettering. I haven't done the Nerf lettering yet, and there's just there's a lot of touch-up work. But anyway, this is about 80% done. You'll see the blue is very inconsistent. I made it look dirty. What I did is let me show you the other side of the shell. I start like this with my largest brush and just paint in blue. And this actually needs another coat. And then what I do after that is dry brush a murky bluish black color, which I mix up on my tile here. And I dry brush over that so you see these scuff marks, which the camera really isn't picking up very well. I'll take some still pictures. But in person it actually looks really nice, so it makes the shell look not so much dirty, but just worn. And if you get a picture of it as a whole, let me set it up right there, it actually does look very, very nice. Nothing really pops on this shell. The silver's bright, but it's not overpowering, and that's what I thought about when I was doing this paint job. So, whereas this kind of pops because it has a bunch of orange on it, this isn't going to have any orange, just on the tips to keep it legal. But all the other orange colors are going to be spray painted with the black final dye up there, which I'm going to do tomorrow, as well as the stocks. So that's just the one side, and as I said, that's pretty much done. I'm going to do this side tomorrow, do the stocks tomorrow, and have it all assembled Thursday, do a full video on it, and hopefully ship it out by Friday. Now, the other thing that I've worked on is this. This is my shell for my personal Stampede Swarmfire, or Stampede Blaster. Now, this is supposed to be the exact opposite of my Stampede Swarmfire. So where that is big, heavy, bulky, and spams a ton of darts absolutely everywhere, and it works perfect, this is going to be super light, like very compact, and it's going to use a drum. So it's going to be very much more mobile. This thing actually weighs about 8 pounds, and obviously you guys don't know that because you don't hold it, but holding it up here, it's not front heavy, but the RC batteries are cumbersome. It's actually not hard at all to use. You get used to it, but you can't run around with something like that all day. That's just a specialty thing to screw with people, which is really funny. But this is going to be the opposite of that. So for the paint scheme, I went for the opposite. I took my blood red, which is actually the GW color. And I redid all my bottles into the bottles that work with my airbrush, which is right there. But this one wasn't airbrushed. I wanted to get it quicker, and I didn't have time to tape, so I just went ahead and hand brushed the whole thing. And that's probably going to receive another coat of red. It comes up a little brighter on the camera than it actually is. It's a little faded. And all the black I did with this light dry brushing of chrome, which again the camera's not really picking up, but I will take still photos so you can see that. Oh wait, but I'm not editing this video. Crap. Well, whatever. You can pretty much see it at this angle. It's going in and out of focus, but that's what it looks like, and it just highlights incredibly nicely with the Digi Camo in there. So that shell is about 80% finished. Again, there are touch-up areas where I screwed up the paint, but that's not hard to fix. So I'll just give you a panorama of that. So it looks really nice. I just started on this other shell, and I made this, which is a 1/8 inch polycarbonate plate in the front, which I cut and then shaved down on the shell itself and screwed in to cover the hole, like the gaping hole in the front of this blaster where I cut stuff. And I did some putty work back here that I should sand before I paint that area. Again, that's not painted on this blaster either because I want to sand it first. Really should have done that before I vinyl dyed it, but I was a little impatient. So there you go. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to work on that after I finish the contract, so expect a video on this finished probably before I leave for my trip, and if not, a couple days after I get back. That's pretty much the update for today. Let me walk around. I don't think I have anything over there. Alright, so that was just a quick update. Not really quick, turned into around 7 minutes, but there you go. That's your, as Blue Table Painting says, hope you have your inspiration for the day. I will see you guys tomorrow.